All right, so I was first led to music when I discovered an acoustic guitar in the basement of my dad's house. I was 13 years old at the time. One of his ex-girlfriends had left it there, never came back for it, so I scooped it up and called my friend who was getting guitar lessons at the time and said, "Hey man, teach me a song, teach me a song." So there I'm on the phone, learning how to play Come As You Are, 2 strings. That's where it started. A few months later down the road, a friend of my dad decided that he wanted to give me a bass, and I had a friend who played guitar, and he knew somebody who played drums. So I was like, all right, I'll play bass, we'll start a band. So, all right, we got a band, we get together and got to book a show. So we book a show for a church lock-in and get together, all right, let's play some songs. We don't even know any songs, so we start just learning other people's songs and basically just doing cover songs. But nobody was singing, so since nobody was willing to, it ended up being me. And so that's how I ended up getting into singing. Did that for a number of years until finally God took me from Virginia out to LA. I played bass with a press play for a short time there, and then I got switched over to guitar. It took me in a different direction. Started leading worship and praise and stuff, and here I am.
So I started getting into drums when I was little. I think it was around 6 years old. I just thought it was really cool, just a whole method of it. I got back into it around I would say 15 years old, 16 years old, and I just started playing since then. And then I was raised in my mom's and my dad's church. I was actually not the drummer in there, it was my cousin, so I didn't get to play the drums until way much later, until my mom got her own ministry and stuff. I started playing drums there in her ministry and stuff like that, and I started pursuing it more and more and started getting into it. But the most thing I like doing is just worshiping God and stuff. It's just my passion.
So music for me was different because I was an introverted kid very much, and it really was my emotional outlet. My wife complains all the time that I don't really show any emotion, but music for me has always been something that has just touched my soul, and music is that for me, and it has been ever since I was a kid. And once I discovered I could play it, it was something that I really just latched onto and really put everything I had in. And then once I started playing, I realized that I was pretty good at it, and I was not good at sports. I could throw like a girl, throw worse than a girl actually. So yeah, go with that. I can remember days and nights just sitting there playing songs and just really feeling the emotion behind the music in itself. And then once I became a Christian and found the music in God, it was everything I'd been looking for the whole time. So it was even more of a grip on me, more of a grip on my soul, and I knew that was what I was supposed to do.
So I started playing my mom's church, and from there I grew from there, and I just started getting into the worship and stuff, and I really liked it a lot. And I really want to pursue in worship and stuff like that. When I started with Twice as Deep, we just started as a worship group first, and then from there we just carried on as a band. And then I still remember when we played at the state fair, I was so nervous. I never played in front of so many people, and I was so nervous but excited at the same time. And from there we just went all over the place. We got known from other people, other churches and stuff. But basically we just started in churches little by little. We started from scratch, and then from there we just grew more and more.
Yeah, for me, the music, the original music that I write, it's about really just touching people and reaching lives. What I really want is just to see lives touched. Whatever that means, if it's me singing a song on my own or singing somebody else's song, for somebody to come up and say, you know, man, I felt the presence of God, or, you know, there was just a brokenness in me that got healed that day, or something like that. Anything to just reflect the Creator through the music. You know, it used to be about me, myself, and my artistic ability. But once I came to Christ, I realized that it was about serving, and really just serving people, the people of God, the people that His children. You know, to see lives transformed, breakthrough, freedom, those kind of things. That's what it's really all about. And, you know, as far as long-term goals, it really is just to keep being faithful. So as long as one person's life is getting touched by a song, or even if I'm singing somebody else's song and their life is getting touched, in everything, wherever He calls me. You know, some days I feel certain about some things, other days I don't, but all I know is He's who I serve, it's not me.
Like when we go play at churches and stuff, or like in events, Jeremiah would be like, he'll be saying his testimony, and then like, and I could see like the reaction in people's eyes and like faces. It's just, I know they're receiving, and I just have like my passion is like when somebody receives God in their heart, and that's like the best thing that could ever happen. It's just so like it's something like it's really awesome for me to see, and just knowing there's like those people out there, we gotta go reach out and be out there for them. I am Jonathan.
I'm Jeremiah.
We're Twice as Deep. Woo!
Yeah. So we got an EP coming out on September 25th. It's our first official release. We're really excited about it. We actually won a sponsorship here at KingdomWork Studio. And
Thank you very much.
Yes, indeed, most definitely. And it sounds awesome. We're super excited. We're actually going to use that EP to kick off a Indiegogo fundraiser all the way through Christmas to get back in the studio and do a full-length album. So check us out, twiceasdeep.com, Facebook, Twice as Deep, Twitter, Twice as Deep.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Or you just look at me.
Yeah,
Jonathan
just him.
Gonzalez.
He's the cool guy anyway.
Hello, we're here in KingdomWork Studio with Jeremiah.
What's up?
Charlie.
Yo.
So, yeah.
KingdomWork Studio is awesome. Go there, use them. It's blow your mind. That's all I'm gonna say.